introduce yourself for us?
Hi everyone, my name is Tolu. I am a singer in church and I have my own small business as a nail technician.
Can you share a bit about your background and how you discovered your passion for creativity?
Okay, with regards to singing, I grew up in the church. I've been in the church since I was a little girl. My mum is a minister, and how can you be a minister and your child is just sitting in the congregation? They just lumped me, join the choir, and I was like, oh, cool, okay. So from then I started singing at the age of 9, and just moving church, I just found my space, especially my current church. I think I've grown so much more in my faith, and I felt more confident to, lead worship. And with regards to nails, I feel like it just started from not being allowed to paint your nails, from a Nigerian household. Why are you painting your nails? You're 9 years old. But I would, make my own press-ons, I guess, from sellotape. I remember I would put sellotape on my nails and, make a fake French tip by using paper as well. Do that. Anyways. And from then on, I, loved acrylics, loved manicures. And as I grew older, being allowed to do more things, I was able to experiment. And then my friend just asked me oh, I really like your nails. Can you do mine for prom? I was like, do your nails? It's yeah. And I was like, okay, cool. And then it was challenging, but from then I enjoyed it. It was a time to talk, catch up with people, and then I started my business. So, yeah.
How did you implement Christianity into your creative side?
So for singing, obviously growing up in the church, Christianity was just, I thought singing and Christianity was just tied in. Leading worship was something that was really important to me. My pastor loves to say, you can pray amiss, but you can never worship and praise amiss. So praise and worship has just been something that's been big to me. I would praise in my own time, and I just wanted to share the love of God with other people, and the way I knew best was through singing.
Have there been times when your faith and creativity seemed at odds? How did you navigate that tension?
Okay, yes, especially because music is such a big industry, and it's getting better now, but back then it wasn't very big for Christians, and if you wanted to be in music, you kind of needed to go into the world and do that. And I did have opportunities to sing in bars, sing in pubs, but my mum always said something to me you don't want to use your God-given gift to serve the devil. So I would have to turn down those opportunities and just trust that God will take me somewhere greater when I stayed in his will.
Are there specific spiritual practices or disciplines that you find enhance your creativity?
Definitely. I would say worshiping by myself. You can't lead people into worship if you don't know how to speak to your Father yourself. Prayer, definitely. I like to go on these little, what's it called? Not retreats, but just cut off social media, cut off distractions, just focus on God and just listen to what God is saying to me for that season in my life. If I'm confused or if I'm just feeling overwhelmed, I just know, it's time to go see my Baba God. So that's what I like to do. Also speaking in tongues, just 30 minutes, no asking for anything, just conversing with your Father. And I just feel that just lifts me up spiritually, and that way I can then flow to other people.
How do you navigate creating work that aligns with your faith while still appealing to a diverse audience?
I feel this ties in more with my nail business. So there are a few designs that I won't do, things that obviously have cuss words or are tied with Hinduism or spirituality, aura nails and stuff like that. I tend to be intentional. People might just think, oh, it's just nails, but you need to understand where these things originate from and the spirit behind it. So if my spirit is if Jesus was here, would you be doing that? So I'd be sorry, I don't offer this service. But I can give an alternative that might be faith-based or neutral, just depending on my clientele.
How do you balance your creative pursuits with your faith and personal life?
It's hard. It's very hard. I'm in uni and I study chemical engineering, so it's a lot. I've just thought that God has given me this talent and I can't just, dig a hole and bury it, if you know, you know. But yeah, I think I've started timetabling and scheduling, just to make sure I can fit everything into it. Obviously, I don't want my uni work to, fall behind, but I really do spend time with the instrumentalists at my church for practice, and then also make time for my business and taking on new clients. But it's hard, but God gives grace.
Why do you think it's important for Christians to create?
I think we need to be out there. We can't keep complaining that the world is so bad and we're just sitting in the comfort of our own homes doing nothing. In every space, I think there should be a Christian who just does it better. If you have a gift, be in that space, be that different. If they want to say, oh, Winnie Harlow does this, you want to say Thomason and Tabitha do this too.
That's right.
Yeah, so we want to be the light, and for light to shine, it needs to be amidst darkness. So you can't just be scared and hide away. If you know God has given you a talent, you need to, be the light, be the salt.
What are your aspirations or visions for the future of your creative endeavours?
For singing, so many people have been asking me, outside of church, do you sing? And my answer would be no. So I feel that's a sign that I need to take this further. Of course, church is just important to me, but I've had this conviction that, more needs to be done. You can only reach so many people within a 3-hour service. I feel God has been telling me, I did have a singing page, but I closed it down. But I feel God is saying, start that back up, for worship especially, reading the Bible, sharing the word with your friends. And those are a bit of my future aspirations for singing wise. My nail business is just to, be on the ground. I feel myself slacking off sometimes, but I know that God is calling me to do something greater, and I'm going to be intentional about it.
What advice would you give to other Christian creatives navigating their own creative journeys?
I would say seek God. Know specifically what He's asking you to do. That way it makes things a lot easier and you won't be afraid or you won't be confused. Praying especially, just to know what steps to take, and be bold. You have that talent, you got this, so just do it. Worst thing is people are gonna laugh at you, so what? Once you grow, once you develop yourself, you'll look back and be it didn't matter anyway. The only thing that matters is God and the purpose He's put in your life. So I would say go for it and do it with prayer and intentionality.
Yeah, nice one.